We're on the Arkansas River right now, down below River Park in Buena Vista. I'm about to cross the bridge and go down and fish river left. Sue's fishing river right. We'll grab a quick bite of lunch here and then head up over Cottonwood Pass into Taylor Park. We're on a 2-night, 3-day trip. Hopefully we'll catch some fish if the weather cooperates. Sue's working the opposite bank and I see her releasing a little brown. That's good. I've had a couple on and released a couple of small ones, but none of the big ones have stayed with me yet. Well, it looks like I might finally get to land a decent fish, and this one, of all things, is a nice rainbow. Nope, he's off too. So how did you do over there?
Well, I had way many more strikes than I was able to bring in. I had probably half a dozen on that popped off. Of course, my two biggest ones were about 13 to 15 inches, and I lost those. But I had a bunch to hand, and I'm happy.
Very good, Sue. I'll have to admit I was a punk fisherman. I had all kinds of fish on and managed to land only the 6 to 8 inchers. Had a nice rainbow at the end that was about 14 and managed to misplay at least another half dozen browns in that same size range. So today was not my morning. Right now we're driving over Cottonwood Pass. It's very pretty up here, but I hope I don't miss this turn. And way off to the left, you can see Taylor Park. And there is a reservoir down there, but we can't quite see it yet. We've made it to Taylor Park. The little one's very excited. Sue just told the little one to sit, and the big one's sitting, so we know who pays attention now, don't we? Well, I'm re-rigging and Sue's releasing. So she gets the first little brown. Looks to be about 8 inches or so. Cute little stream right through here. It's running pretty well for this late in the summer too. Okay, I finally got one of these little ones too. He's in that same size range. We'll get him loose in a second. Well, it's a little embarrassing taking pictures of fish this size, but I suspect we've both caught a couple dozen here in half an hour or so. There have been a few big ones, that's 12 to 13 inches that we may have played, but most of them are in this 6 to 10 to 12 to 11 inch range. Well, this is my last hole where I was going to fish, and lo and behold, last cast, what do we come up with but a fairly nice rainbow. It's got to have been stocked at some point in the past, but it's pretty clearly a carryover. It's a good little fish. Darn nice little rainbow. After leaving the upper river, we stopped at the tailwater below the dam, and I managed to spend 15 minutes casting for these incredibly difficult fish. This one's actually a 16-inch brown that took a number 22 flat wing. Plan had been to fish the East River here near Gunnison and Crested Butte the second day, but we got finished on the Taylor early, so we're up working some nice water below the bridge at the Roaring Judy hatchery area. It's quite a bit of public water in here. Sue's picked up something. Must be a good fish. I see the rod bending. Don't know where it is yet. Yeah, it's fighting hard. That's a good fish then. Whoa, oh yeah, it's a dandy little brown. Sue has another one on. This looks like a good one. That rod's bending. We'll see if she gets this one in. Hopefully she will. It's getting deep out there, Sue. I've played a number of fish and I've seen a bunch of them, but I haven't released a lot, and the ones I released I would not want to take a picture of. This could be a good fish. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, that's a dandy. It's got to be a foot for the dogs. We're on the Almont Triangle. It is absolutely gorgeous up here. There's our little campsite. Sue says, hello, hello, we had a great day today. Look at the mountains around us. It's a thumbs up all day. Is this a beautiful place or not? You can hear the dogs barking in the camp background. Crested Butte's up there. Gunnison's way off to the left, and we're not going to make it in there to dime. It's beautiful up here. It's 10 o'clock the next day. We got up this morning after spending a nice night on the Almont Triangle Peak, and found it was too cold to fish either the Taylor or to refish the East River. So we had a nice breakfast in Crested Butte, drove over Keblet Pass. Now we're parked in the near the Erickson Springs campground on Anthracite Creek. Sue's still a little nippy, so she's going to sit in the car and play some crossword puzzles while I try Anthracite Creek, and we'll hope we have a little success here. Anthracite Creek's not very well known. It's kind of a short stretch of private water near the mouth where it runs into the North Fork of the Gunnison, but you can tell from this expanse of washed out rock that it really rips in the runoff season. After this area by Erickson Springs Campground, it immediately enters Dark Canyon, so anyone wanting to fish much of it has to be prepared to do a bit of hiking, to say the least. It's not bad fishing from time to time, though. We've caught a lot of little feisty rainbows here, so we'll see if we can do any good this morning. Sorry to report, Anthracite Creek was a bust today. Fished a couple of these nice little pools with 2 to 3 foot depths, and just played a couple of rainbows. That was about it. So we'll throw in the towel on this one and head over to the site. Was a bust. So we drove the next 6 miles down to where the North Fork of the Gunnison and the Anthracite confluence. Normally the North Fork pouring out of the base of Paonia Dam is so filthy it makes the whole stream from here down unfishable, but today it's just a little murky, so we're going to give it a try. I suspect this will not be very successful either, but you never know. Wow, very nice fishing. Oh, that's a beauty. It's a rainbow. The Crystal River here near Marble. Sue cleaned up on Anthracite Creek. I didn't get a darn fish there at all, but this rainbow she hooked, just took a dry fly. Wonderful. Very, very nice fish. It's a beauty.
We each caught less than a handful of rainbows here, but they were all nice ones.
Well, here's another nice rainbow. Just could see him working in the current. We'll have to haul him up the bank and try to release him gently up here.
The crystal turned murky after this, so we gave up and headed home instead of spending the extra night.